What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of My Ultimate Team. This is episode number 43, and we start today's episode off with Henry coming back to us and saying that he sent us a friend request and we accidentally deleted it, and yeah, I'm just going to let Henry go now. He's sort of ran his course. We've wasted his time. That was the primary objective, and we're just going to let him go now. I think in a next episode, or maybe in a few episodes time, we'll just say, you know, piss off, basically. But anyway, I also decided to transfer some coins to my account as well. Now, I've been reading a lot of comments from people saying, can you build a new squad, can you try out some inform cards and so on and so forth, and you know, I don't have any coins in this account really. I don't trade, I get no pack luck whatsoever, and you know, I don't get coins given to me, so I've never really had any coins in this account. But basically on my main account, I opened a season ticket pack a few weeks ago and got Wayne Rooney, and of course he sold for quite a bit. I also got Sturridge in the same account. He went for about 5 or 6k at the time, and in total I had about 60k coins left over on my main account, so I decided to basically just transfer them to this account because I wasn't going to use them for anything. So I thought I'd transfer them here and you know, try and build a new squad for you guys, because I know quite a few of you did want me to build a new squad. And the squad is going to be heavily featuring IF Moreno, as you can tell by the title. It's not a really good hybrid or anything. I'm not really good at making squads at all, to be honest, but I just made a really simple sort of hybrid. It's a BPL and Bundesliga hybrid, as you'll see, a 4-4-2. The squad is actually on FUT head. I'll leave a link to it below, and it also features IF Moreno, and of course his strike partner, is it Renteria or something like that, the silver, that plays for the same club as well with the same nationality, so perfect link. I've never used Moreno before, I've never used the guy before, but I have seen Raleigh and Kazooie, two of my favourite YouTubers at the moment, using their inform card, his inform card, and he's looked like an absolute machine, so that's why I decided to pick him up. I just thought at the end of the day, he's not that expensive for an inform as well. 21.5k is what I paid for him. 77 rated, as you can see by his stats, 84 pace, 79 shooting, 81 dribbling, 64 heading, and you know, in general as a striker he does look pretty decent for a 77 rated card, and of course because he does have 5-star skills, that makes him fantastic for me. So we pick him up along with his strike partners, as you'll see in a moment, and of course we do, as I said, get a few players on the BPL side as well, so it's going to be a straight 4-4-2 BPL and Bundesliga kind of hybrid with Moreno and Renteria up front, and it's not really a good hybrid. There's the best thing about it though is there's room for improvement. As you'll see by the players, I've picked up Kabay here. He'll go with Ben Arthur and Sanya, and these are the BPL players I sold. Kabul actually gets sent back to the club, and we pick up Lloris. So it's kind of like a French mix as well. But the best thing about the squad is there's room for improvement. You know, in the squad, for example, you know, after a few games, once we get a few more coins, we could possibly look at picking up Vincent Kompany and having Joe Hart in goal, so the defence gets boosted up a little bit. I know Hart's one rating lower than Lloris, but obviously Kompany is a lot better than Kabul. You know, the right back Sanya, he can get changed now because Ben Arthur and Kabay have a perfect link. He could get changed to I don't know, I think Zabaleta's the highest rated right back in the Premier League, so there's room for improvement in the squad, if you know what I mean. And it's also going to have 3 5-star skillers, so it should be a good squad to have fun with. You know, 3 5-star skillers is always nice for me, and you know, just to have fun with the squad and see what we can do with it. And it's not that expensive either. It is going to be quite pricey, but you know, you've seen a lot of squads that go for like 200k, featuring a few informs, and they've never really turned out to be that good. Whereas this one isn't that expensive, and it's already got an informed player in IF Moreno, so hopefully it'll be good. And as you see there, I'll pick up the last player in Terrier, and this is the 4-4-2 side. As I said, we have Lloris in goal, of course, of Spurs and France. At left back we have a silver card, which isn't very nice. It's Schmitz, but of course he has to be there for one of the players in Elia. Boateng is one of our centre backs, our Bundesliga centre back. Our BPL centre back is Kabul, so perfect link with Lloris. Sanya is our right back. Then on the right mid we have Ben Arthur. The CM is Kabay, so those two link nicely, obviously French and Newcastle. The CM of the Bundesliga is Tony Cruz, who's not very quick, but he's got a lot of good technical stats. Elia is our left midfielder. Of course, he does have 5-star skills. That's why I picked him up. And IF Moreno and Renteria are the strike partnerships. So 3 5-star skillers, Elia, Ben Arthur, and of course IF Moreno. 2 silvers, which isn't great in Renteria and Schmitz, but I don't think they're going to be too negative for us. I think they'll be okay. And of course, the rest of the side is alright as well. As I said, I'd like to improve the squad a eventually, Kabai, for example, I'd like to replace him with someone higher rated, possibly someone like Nasri playing CM. Ben Arthur, I know quite a few people must be getting sick of me using Ben Arthur because we've been using him since the beginning. Maybe we'll change to Nani eventually, so that there's room to improve with the ratings in the players, and we'll do that in time. But for the time being, this is the squad we've built. Don't forget there's a link to it on FUT Head if you want to edit it around and change it to your liking. And it should be really good fun. But we get straight into it, going into a new tournament as well. I saw EA have a new tournament called the Association Shield or something like that. So we go back into a tournament here online, and we come against this 4-1-2-1-2 side, really decent. But the first chance came in the 90th minute. Ibarbo gives the ball away. It comes to IF Moreno, scoop turn, body feint, step over inside, and then a lovely finish from just outside the area. So the first goal with the squad is with the IF Moreno, and it's a nice little goal as well. Not really too complex, the skill moves there, but still quite nice, look pretty decent, and finishing from just outside the area of a good strike is always nice. So no chance for the hair in goal, and a lovely piece of skill by IF Moreno. As I said, I've seen him used by Kazooie and Rally. I'm not sure I can get as many good clips as they did, but even so, I'll be looking to score some nice skill goals from time to time with that IF Moreno card. But in the 52nd minute, we were in a corner here as I was doing some skill, but got tackled. Ben Arthur crossed the ball in towards the head of Boateng. His first header was saved, but he got to the rebound with the half volley and put the ball into the empty net. So 2-0, and one of the best things about this team as well is they could be quite good from corners, because the centre-backs Boateng and Kabul are both really good in the air, I found. But in the 72nd minute, we had a free kick here, and the first goal was pretty decent, but I think this one's even better. We had a free kick. It was a nice little set-piece routine. We chipped the ball up in the air, and as I said, Tony Cruz got the goal, and he's got some awesome technical stats, so I'm definitely going to have some shots with him from just outside the area. As you see here, I run over the ball with the third man, chip the ball up in the air with Elia, and Tony Cruz strikes it with a half volley and puts it into the back of the net to make it 3-0. And in the 90th minute, Elia gets on the ball, nice little fake Rabona, then a body feint, then a heel-to-heel flick, goes through one-on-one with De Gea, tried to roulette round the Spanish keeper, but unfortunately De Gea did make the save, put the ball wide of the post. But from the corner, we'd already scored one from the corner, and we go ahead and make it 2. So 2 goals for Boateng, both from corners, 1 for IF Moreno, 1 for Tony Cruz, and that capped off a 4-0 victory in our first game with the new squad. So yeah, it's pretty good. It looks very, very decent. It's, looks quite solid. I'd prefer a nice sort of defensively set up central midfielder for a little bit more assurance at the back, but it seems pretty decent. The squad seems quite good, and as I said, the weak link for me is the left back Schmitz, but unfortunately if I didn't use him, I wouldn't be able to use Elia on 9 chem, so it's kind of vital that we do use him. But maybe, after time we won't need to use Elia, even though he's got 5-star skills. Maybe we could, just pick up Marco Reus. He's got 4-star skills, so maybe that will suffice. But for the time being, I'm sure the left back will be okay. But we came straight back into another game here in the tournament, going into the quarterfinals here against this side. It was a 4-1-2-1-2 side. Julio Cesar, Fabio, Dante, Alex, Maicon, Lucas, and a strike partnership of Robinho and Pato as well, and also a silver right mid who I've never seen before in the game, and Douglas Costa was playing CAM as well. But the first chance came in the 30th minute here. Tony Cruz got onto the ball, played the ball out wide to Schmitz, of course the left back, plays a 1-2 with Tony Cruz, then our left back crosses the ball in, Elliot goes with a free header and finds the back of the net. So those two linking up quite nicely there was good to see. Of course I need both of those players for them both to get 9 chem. So Elliot gets the goal from Schmitz's corner, and in the 25th minute here we had the ball back to Hugo Lloris with Kabul. Lloris throws the ball out wide to Bakary Sagna. Sagna gives the ball to Ben Arthur, who's to go down the right hand side. Nice little 1-2. He keeps on going down the right hand side. He's got the pace to beat Dante here. He ends up getting past him with the McGeady spin, then another McGeady spin. So back-to-back McGeady spins and a good finesse into the bottom corner. So quite a simple goal, but it still felt pretty nice to score it with 2 little McGeady spins there. And yeah, Ben Arthur makes it 2-0. And in the 45th minute, we had another corner here, so another good chance for us to make it 3-0. And as I said, I was doing quite well from corners with this side. The cross comes in, it's headed away. It only gets cleared as far as Tony Cruz, and Cruz makes it 2 from 2 from just outside the area. So like I said, he's got some very awesome skill attributes, if you will, technical stats, and that was an awesome strike there to make it 3-0. So we were coasting to back-to-back victories, but in the 66th minute my opponent gets on the ball with Robinho, goes through the centre here, tries to play it through. I end up giving the ball away with the left back, and it's a simple finish for Jackson to make it 3-1 here. So my opponent gets back in the game, but he didn't do too much after that. And in the 90th minute we had a good chance to seal the game and make it 4-1. Elia found Moreno, Moreno found Elia. Elia plays the ball back to Tony Cruz down the left-hand side. Eventually gets himself inside with a step over, then the fake shot back outside, crosses the ball in. Renteria goes with a bicycle kick, but he puts the ball just wide of the post. But it does finish 3-1, and it was good to get back-to-back wins with this new squad featuring in for Moreno. So as always, guys, a big thank you for watching today's video. I really hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like, because that's much appreciated, and it really does help my channel out. Hopefully you're glad I built a new squad, and yeah, I'll see you for the next episode of My Ultimate Team very soon.